We have another one of those very enjoyable and welcome presentations, proclamations to one of our valued businesses today. And this is especially valued to me and some of us up here because this business deals with safety for our troops. And we want to hear about what they do and then invite them to come up and receive an award from the city. You're on, Ms. Stamko.
Thank you, Chairman Talicio and members of the Planning Commission. Tonight, we are recognizing Oshkosh Defense. It's a company here in town. They have 53 employees that work to protect our military by upgrading their vehicles with the most advanced technology, defense solutions. They install enhanced armor to protect against threats in the field. To date, the Temecula facility has performed over 2,000 upgrades on more than 900 military vehicles. When you go to their facility, it's amazing to see these big, the military vehicles that they're repairing that have been shot out and everything. So we have two representatives from Oshkosh that are here, Lee and Barb, if you want to come on up, and they have a couple things to say about Oshkosh.
Wonderful, thank you. Welcome and thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us. Oshkosh Corporation takes very seriously its responsibility to the warfighter. Those of us in defense, our mission is to be ready, have the trucks ready, and to save lives. We are all over the world. We've had people in Afghanistan. One of the groups I work with just deployed out of Afghanistan. We did over 2,000 installs on the underbelly of one of our trucks, the MATV, which is the mine-resistant all-terrain vehicle. So it's a very emotional thing to work on. We get letters, we have soldiers visit us. We started our corporation in 1917. And our first truck came off the line, and it has a name. It's called Old Betsy. And from that, we grew into a corporation that now employs over 13,000 people worldwide. We have many subsidiaries, JLG, which makes the lift equipment. That is also supported in Afghanistan. We have factories and plants. I think we have 8 countries we have 8 states we have plants in. We have subsidiaries in China, Belgium, and all over the world. We deploy to the warfighter. Some of us have actually worked in Kuwait. I had the experience to go to Kuwait and support the warfighter. So our mission is to build a safe truck and bring the troops home. But we also have commercial vehicles. So mission is build a truck, bring them home so they can have another truck and build their house. So from start to finish. So any information you ever want to know about Oshkosh Corporation is out on the internet. Lots of information out there. So I will leave my card. And if there are any questions.
Where's the facility?
Where's our facility?
Yes,
here?
here in town.
27's
27731. We're located right next to the DMV.
Oh, okay.
Offset back a little bit off the on Diaz Road here.
So if we wanted to come in and look in the building, would we be able to do that?
Yes, sir, you
Just by
could.
appointment?
What I'll do, I'll leave my card here as well. And, you can set up an appointment and I'll be more than happy to give you a tour.
I'm sure we'd love that.
Yeah, my name is Lee. I got the pleasure of being the site manager here. And what makes it great for me is because I did 28 years in the Marine Corps.
Wow.
So it means a lot to me here too, but
Well, then
I'll be
you're-
more than happy to give you all a tour.
I think that's one of the other things about Oshkosh Corporation. We do employ a lot of people that were in the military. I'm from corporate in, believe it or not, Oshkosh, Wisconsin. And we have programs that we work with people in the military that are deploying out of the military. We have year-long training programs. They work with us for a year in various areas, whether it's materials. I'm in the operations, global integrated product support end of the business, which we do repairs, sell parts, after the truck is built. So all those trucks that are hopefully coming back from Afghanistan will go to Lee's Service Center, a service center we have in North Carolina, Albany, Georgia, and we will go ahead and recondition them and bring them to a like-new status. We also do things with parts, which we reman, overhaul, or repair parts. So as taxpayers, we're gonna, for the government, we give a better price when we can actually rebuild the part. So in the long run, it brings readiness to the military at a cost savings. If we can't repair it, then we have to buy a new part. But yes, I think you should go over there. Lee and I opened the facility 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
And worked to set up the facility in 100-degree heat.
Well, we're very happy and pleased that you picked Temecula to come to, and we have a little award from the city to
John,
recognize your
Can I do
presence.
one question?
Sure.
I'm sorry. Actually, by the way, a couple comments. Fantastic mission. I think it's great you're in Temecula.
Absolutely.
Just a quick question, since it's associated with the military and you're rehabilitating vehicles. Are you following all the federal guidelines as far as bidding? Is it all federal bidding because you're doing the work for the government?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was just curious.
We have a whole group that will work on the proposal piece of it that has extensive training in contract administration. We're going under a little bit of a reorg. Generally, they had the Marine Corps and the Navy together, the Army. I'm partial to the Air Force. Of course, we don't fix planes, but there's a whole group that go over the contract, and we get audited by the government, by DCMA, who's an auditing firm as part of the government. DCMA will come out to the service center and inspect the trucks. We have to keep records of what we do on each truck, whether it's a retrofit or an enhancement like putting a new machine gun turret on the truck. There are records that are kept both in paper and then scanned in and then sent back to Oshkosh. We have to keep paperwork, I think forever, but technically it's 7 years after a contract ends. So if there's ever any question, we can go back. Yeah, it is worse than being in high school and following rules. We are very strict about how things are bid. I don't have anything to do with the bidding process. I'm in the other execution end of it, so that would be a conflict of interest.
Understand.
But yeah, and we have contract people we will go to and ask the question.
Been at it for almost 100 years, so you probably got it down pretty well.
Well, as long as they keep the rules pretty much stable, which y'all know they kind of change them as we go along. But yeah, we have a code of ethics that we follow, and deviation from that would be a very bad thing. So
Thank you very much. And
Thank you.
Mr. Harder will present this to you, and
oh, that's
please put it in a place of
Thank
of
you
honor
very
in your
much.
building.
beautiful. Well, thank you, and we
Thank you for
appreciate
being
the
here.
So
support
very
from the
much.
city.
And
Appreciate it.
like I said, I'm going to give her my card, and whenever you want to, please feel free
We
to
we
come
will
and
take
we'll
advantage
get-
of that, I'm sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all very much.